3, 2, 1. We're probably already live, and we're live. This is Angela with another reach back into my hashtag BeFabulousYou A to Z playlist to talk about immunity. Since it's we're being fabulous you in February, and we're talking about immunity. So the 3 tips I think that I gave on the video, that I will drop the link in the video eventually. If you looking for it before I get it in the video, then you can go to my playlist called hashtag BeFabulousYou A to Z. I just said that, didn't I? I'm Angela. The channel is BeFabulousYou. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being fabulous. Thanks for being one of my first 1,000 subscribers. So the 3 tips. Hey, welcome on, welcome on. So the 3 tips that I gave, I think from the other video, is drink more water, get moving, and pay attention to what you consume. And in the other video, I do also talk about this idea of immunity, not just as physical immunity, but immunity as in having a strong immune system spiritually, socially, outside of just the physical. So that's something that I really wanted to, I don't have a lot to say about it because it's not like an idea that I've thought deeply about. But I'm just really, it just kind of like when I listen to my video, I'm like, oh, I guess I was going to say, oh, I've never thought about immunity in that way, but I must have, because that was the video that I made last year. So in terms of when I think of my immune system, the one time that I really consciously tried to build my immune system is the second time I got married. I realized my husband is 20 years older than me, and I'm more, there was a whole thing when we were, when we were dealing with each other, and I'm like, basically, I just kind of felt like he gonna get old and die and be sickly, and I don't know if I could handle it. I don't know. I was just like dealing with like, he's way older than me. This is too much. But anyway, so we married, and I'm looking up and realizing, well, gosh, his immune system seems to be way stronger than mine, because I'm the one who, I don't want to say I'm always sick. Well, why am I sick? It's like I get colds. You don't really get cold. What's going on? And so I started talking to people about how can I build up my immune system? I don't think I'm like the sickliest person. Increasingly, I feel like I'm healthier, although that's kind of counterintuitive, because like you start living and then we gonna all die. So I'm probably less healthy. But anyway, I don't know. But I feel like I'm healthier and healthier, especially with things like drinking water and just the way that I eat. And, probably my spiritual life has an effect on my health. I shouldn't say probably. My spiritual, your spiritual life has an effect on your health, all of this other stuff. But, so trying to build my immune system physically, there were some things that I did. And so I really was kind of curious and wanted to explore and just kind of like kick it about what other immune systems do we need to build up? Like, I think just, kind of off of the top of my head, I feel like in some way I have built up an immunity to, when I was younger, it was kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm so dark. I'm so nappy headed. I'm so skinny. I don't have a big butt. And now I kind of feel like I'm kind of immune to I don't think I'm totally immune to those ideas, but I think I'm like more or less immune to, I don't really buy into that. That's not really part of my worldview or experience for the most part anymore. I think for the most part, when I watch TV and when I watch commercials, I think for the most part, I'm immune. I almost kind of feel like if I see a commercial for something, especially if it's food, I'm like, I'm not eating that. They got a commercial? I'm not eating that. It kind of makes me suspicious. It kind of make me like, if I see something on the doctors, I'd be like, I don't really watch the doctors, but I know people who do. And, whenever it seemed like, I'm like, they're always trying to sell somebody plastic surgery. So I feel like I'm kind of immune to what the doctors say. I don't know if I'm totally immune to like the racism and the sexism of the society, that we exist in. But I think that my immunity to that has increased. And so I guess one thing when I think about, thanks for the light, one thing when I think about, just like philosophically, I don't like to think of, I like to think of things in a positive sense. So like instead of saying, I don't want to get sick, I'm like, I want to be strong, fit, and healthy. So I want to build up my immune system, so I guess I kind of feel like I want to live fully as a human being. And so I want to build up my immune system to anything. I want to build up my immune system to support me in living fully as a human being. And so I just kind of wanted to, check out the video on immunity, but I just wanted to kind of like start to think about and start to kind of get like a list going, or like some ideas and some consciousness raising around this whole idea of, immunity, not just physical immunity, but spiritual immunity, social immunity, psychological immunity, emotional, spiritual, social, in what ways do we, need to strengthen ourselves, individually, as families, as a community, as a world. What are some of those things that we need to, focus on working on? Now, there's one, there's one little, I shouldn't say one little girl, because I don't even know the woman, but there's a woman on this platform who does a lot of, I guess, work, exploration, conversation about colorism. Now, and I'm surprised. I mean, I listen to her videos and I'm just surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised there's so much to talk about, on this subject, and that it comes up so much. But I'm just surprised, it's like she got another video up. But I don't know if like terms like, colorism, racism, sexism, the orientation, like, I guess, I'm not like I love an orientation that's like more positive and more, how can we be full humans, so, yeah. So that's it. What other areas do we need to build immunity other than just our physical body? And what are some things that we can do to build immunity? I know that, definitely, if we talk about, I think some of the stuff that I said on the video still holds true. You want to keep it moving and don't be afraid to move. So if you're spending time but I think before you can even know if space or a situation serves you, you have to know what you have to get. The more clarity you have about what it is that you're trying to build and what it is you're trying to do, the more effectively you can sort of filter out what's for you and what's not for you, what supports what you're trying to do and what doesn't support what's for you and what's supporting you in doing that. So, keep it moving, drink more water. I love how I said on my other video, so you're not thirsty. And a desperado out here just open to any old bull. And, don't be afraid to like kind of move around and try it. Try some stuff, explore some stuff, theorize about some stuff. So that's what I got on Immunity 2018, February. Be Fabulous You in February. And I'm about to, I just did an edition of Notes on the News feed, so check that out. I'm doing another edition right now. It looks like it's getting kind of, it doesn't look dark necessarily, but I feel like the quality of the film is changing, and that's because it's getting dark outside. But I still think I'm about to try to finish up this Notes on the News feed video. I do have the Quad television show coming up. Like I have the notes ready. I still have some making a model notes ready. It's just a matter of time, and I can only do so many videos. They say somebody told me, I don't know if it's true. Is it true? Somebody told me if I do more than 4 videos a day, then I get marked as spam. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know if the person was like, Angela, you just doing the most. Just sit your behind. Go have some seats. Hey, Rowdy Chica. But, go have some seats. It's too many videos. Because I used to do a walk and talk. I totally stopped doing walk and talks. I still walk. I don't know if I talk, but, I still walk. But I'm about to get off here. Immunity. What are your thoughts? Check out the other video. Strengthen yourself. Be strong, fit, and healthy physically, socially, emotionally, sexually, financially, in all ways. And like, comment, share, subscribe. It's free to get this content, but all of those things help to build the channel, and they're greatly appreciated and welcomed and celebrated. And be you. Be fabulous. Be fabulous you. Be you. Be fabulous. Be fabulous you. Thank you. Be